Hi everybody, today is Sunday, October 20th, 2019, 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 degrees Celsius. I'm at the Lefferts Boulevard JFK AirTrain station, and today I'll be taking you on a walk of Lefferts Boulevard in the New York City borough of Queens. The time is currently 10:35 a.m. and let's get this walk started. There's a B-15 public bus that goes to Brooklyn, but I'm going north now to Queens. This AirTrain station is accessible by the Lefferts Boulevard AirTrain, as well as the Q10 bus, and also the B-15 as well, as you just saw. The AirTrain fee, if you're going on Lefferts Boulevard from this station to the airport, is actually free. If you are to enter at the Howard Beach station or the Jamaica station, the terminals of the AirTrain, then you're subject to a $5 fee, which is going to be increasing to $7.75 in November. So I'm not in South Ozone Park yet. Once I cross over this highway over here, I'll be there. This highway is known as the Belt Parkway. JFK is in a variety of different neighborhoods, I should say, but historically it's always been a part of the greater Jamaica area. It's kind of really its own neighborhood, really. People, they associate JFK Airport as just the airport. They don't really associate it with a neighborhood too much. But it's bounded pretty much by like South Ozone Park, Springfield Gardens, South Jamaica, Rosedale, and even parts of Nassau County and Long Island. That's how close it is to the border. And also Howard Beach too on its western boundaries. This area isn't too great for walking because there's a lot of highways here and expressways. But if I want to show you Lefferts Boulevard in its entirety, I have to go this way. As you see there's the sign for the Belt Parkway. And to the right is the Nassau Expressway to the Van Wyck Expressway, which runs north to south. I don't see any cars coming, so we'll get going. My, there's a lot of litter here and garbage. What a shame. Whoever is responsible for cleaning this up should really do so. I mean, it is very unsightly. But a little bit about South Ozone Park. It's located north of the airport, as I said, and its boundaries extend from the Aqueduct racetrack from west to the Van Wyck Expressway to the east. The main thoroughfare is Rockaway Boulevard, and although it's called South Ozone Park, it's actually east of the neighborhood of Ozone Park. Based on a 2010 census, the population of South Ozone Park, was 75,878 people. And the racial makeup of the neighborhood is 6.9% white, 25.7% African American, 1.4% Native American, 23.3% Asian, 0.2% Pacific Islander, 10.5% from other races, and 11% from 2 or more races. And Hispanic or Latino of any race is 21% of the population. There's many Indians, Pakistani, Guyanese, Trinidadian, and blacks living in the area. The main bus through the area of Lefferts Boulevard is the Q10 bus. Even though I'm on the sidewalk here, it's kind of dangerous when these cars are like speeding right next to me. Here is North Conduit Avenue, one of the main thoroughfares through the area. It pretty much runs parallel to the Belt Parkway. So let me just tell you about the Greater Ozone Park while I'm here. It was created by real estate developers in the 1880s. And the name Ozone Park, you guessed it, has some of its roots to the gas, the ozone, a dangerous gas. So it's kind of interesting how ozone and park make up the name of the neighborhood. Those terms shouldn't really be like interconnected at all. And here there's a red light and the cars can go, but I'm afraid to even go across because better be safe than sorry here. It's a highway after all. All right, let's go. So we're gonna see a lot of interesting homes here. Different designs. People all have their individual tastes. Anyway, so ozone gas was identified in 1840. So at that time, it wasn't really understood. People described ozone as clean air, and it was found at the seaside. So the developers used this to their advantage and said, oh, this is the neighborhood of Ozone Park. It's right next to the seaside and seashore. So that attracted a lot of people. But they didn't really know that ozone was not a good thing, but the name stood. So here we have the name of a neighborhood that's still named after a harmful gas, Ozone Park. In fact, the real estate developers sold this area as the Harlem of Brooklyn, just to get the immigrant population here. And that may seem kind of strange. It's kind of weird, actually. But they wanted to sell more homes and properties to people coming in here, so that's what they did. They marketed this place as a new, like, relaxing seaside community with affordable prices. And although this area was more peaceful back then, with the construction of then the Idlewild Airport, which is the previous name of the John F. Kennedy Airport in 1948, everything about that fresh air and quiet community evaporated, because you had all this airport traffic creating some not so nice fumes into the air. So that wasn't too good. A lot of these homes are very, very nice. They look like two-family, single-family homes, detached homes. I can't really find out where the South Ozone Park terminology came from, why it's not called East Ozone Park instead of South Ozone Park. Here's an Italian restaurant across the street, Don Pepe. Okay, let's see what else this neighborhood has to offer. I don't know too much about its history, other than what I read off for you online. Knights of Columbus, this is kind of cool. A lot of community groups here too, that I noticed. These businesses are all closed, not open yet. Like a mobile and a wine and liquor place. Oh, no wonder why it opens at 12. Right now it's 10:48. Hand wash service. It's a good mix of residential homes along with small businesses here. Okay, someone really decked out their Lexus. Unite here, I believe that's a union. By the way, it is peak fall foliage season, so you are going to see a lot of the new leaves turning colors right now. Yellow and orange, browns. It's a Colombian bakery and restaurant, a laundromat. Here's a Roti Hut, which is some food from the Caribbean. If you haven't tried a roti, roti's delicious. Roti is basically this flatbread, and it's really, really good. There's a church there, St. James, St. Matthew's Lutheran Church. It's a doctor's office, chiropractor. Wow, I just completely missed that fallen tree on the corner there, or tree branch. Wow. There were some severe winds on Thursday and Friday throughout the city after the huge nor'easter came to the region. So let's hope we don't see too many fallen branches, or worse yet, if a branch comes falling down on me, that it doesn't hit me. One of the risks of living in New York City, falling tree branches. You may not think of it because New York City, you think of skyscrapers and stuff, but yeah, there is a risk that one of these things can snap off and hit you on the head. I don't see too many people decorating for Halloween. Here's one, 2 pumpkins and a spider on the windows. Halloween's only 11 days away. I don't think this is a neighborhood that many children or trick-or-treaters come to. Where I am, I find that most parents will bring their children or their trick-or-treaters to large businesses which decorate, and also residences that are known to be safe for the neighborhood and also decorate as well. If there's a house with their lights off and they didn't do any decorations, then they don't even bother, because sometimes with safety, you have to be really concerned. You can't just go ringing like someone's random doorbell and expect them to give you candy. There could be some crazy people in there. And plus, not everyone agrees with Halloween either, or the traditions of Halloween. They may find it annoying, or they may run out of candy and not have to and not be able to give them out. Or worse yet, they may ring someone's door and nobody answers because they're busy for the day or they're out. Here's someone doing some construction. These homes are all like similar architecturally, but they all have a different color scheming, which I really like. There's a green one, 2 white ones, a pink one, blue one. This balloon here says 50. Someone's celebrating a birthday, I guess, or an anniversary. Litter here. I wish they had one of those bins back when I started this walk. Ooh, I love these decorations. house for sale there. Alright, I guess I take my word back on this neighborhood not really decorating for Halloween. I mean, most people aren't, but the ones that are, they have some nice decorations up. Here's Sutter Avenue. I believe this street used to be continuous all the way to Ozone Park and Brownsville, but after the construction of the Aqueduct racetrack, it was split in twos. A local laundromat. They open very early and close late at night. It's from 6 in the morning to 10 at night. My goodness, those are long hours. Sometimes businesses have to have to sacrifice a lot in order to survive. They're open every single day. More decorations. Now I have to walk around this car because it's on the sidewalk. Love this sculpture here of the bald eagle. Another one over here. Okay, there's a lot of decorations here. These bald eagles are painted. Those sound like monk parrots. Yes, there is a wild parrot population living in New York City. Right there. They're living high up on that electricity pole. There's a lot living up there that we don't know about. But I've frequently seen the monk parrots on top of bridges and on top of large signs. I don't really know how they got established in the city, but you do find them. There's also peregrine falcons and hawks. This food truck's getting ready to open. Almost lunchtime now, although it's not quite 11 yet. Here's the main thoroughfare throughout the Ozone Park area, Rockaway Boulevard. I faintly made out the silhouette of the One World Trade Center in the background, reminding you that we are in New York City. I think that's a crow up there. There's a beauty salon and a mini mart. If anyone can count the number of pigeons up there, I don't know, I'll give you some applause. I wonder what this area is. Radiator services. Very specialized business. Here's a restaurant, GT Kingston. Doesn't seem to be open right now. It's a yoga center. These homes all across the street are all brick. They're also very interesting in that they have a little tiny window right above the entranceway. I haven't really seen that too often in New York. UG Insurance. So a local insurance company, I haven't really heard of them before. There's a church. Can't really see inside it because of the black paper. Key Food Supermarket of South Ozone Park. Let's see what they have on their window displays. Chicken drumsticks or thighs, $1.29 a pound. Coffee, 2 for $4 for a 10.5 ounce can. Tide laundry detergent for $10.99. And orange juice, 2 for $6 for a 52 fluid ounce count. I remember when you can get orange juice for 2 for $5 and it was 64 ounces. Now it's been reduced to 2 for $6 and 52 ounces. Sometimes a lot of these companies, they'll increase the prices at the same time reducing the size of your product. So you have to be an informed consumer and know what kind of tricks are being played to get you to pay more. Well, that was a little unsettling. Kind of had to dash for the other side like that. I didn't see that vehicle coming, but hey, when something happens, you just have to go for it. Fitness studio. I'm curious what the comment section is going to be like after that event. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, Action Kid almost got killed or sent to the hospital. Or like, this is why Action Kid like jaywalks all the time and shouldn't. Public School 100 across the street. Looks like they're using tan and beige bricks. Here's a dry cleaners and tailor shop. Interesting how they're using a Y for a Taylor. I thought it was traditionally spelled with an I. John's Pizza is closed. And there's a barber shop across the street along with a Hispanic restaurant or Latino restaurant, El Campeón de los Pollos. Trin City Roti Shop. Looks like it's very busy. If you see that, you know where the locals dine at. Here's 111th Street. For sale by owner, folks. If you're thinking of living in South Ozone Park, there's the advertisement, or the phone number, I should say. Random porta potty in the middle of the street. This doesn't seem too healthy for a tree to have the sidewalk come right up to its base. And I see another tree up ahead. The same thing happened. Yeah, not healthy at all. Look at this. The tree's basically cracking the sidewalk around it just to get some breathing room. Oh, these decorations are nice. I'm glad I saw it. Can tell there's a lot of influence here from the Caribbean and also Trinidadians, Indians, Pakistani. I noticed a lot of their flags. They're very nice. This is 109th Avenue, still in South Ozone Park. I'll be breaking this video up. One of South Ozone Park, another one of Richmond Hill, and then maybe another one of Kew Gardens. Someone lost their bird. The name is Pikachu. So if anyone's seen Pikachu, be sure to contact that number on the flyer. Although it's been over a month since Pikachu was last seen. I do know that it's very difficult for house birds kept as pets to return to the owner because, you know, they fly off somewhere, you don't know where they go, and it's pretty crazy. Some more foreign flags in the front yard. Very nice. And this home has some lions in the front. Hindu Milan Mandir. This looks really interesting, this place. One thing that's great about New York City is that there's so many different cultures represented throughout the 5 boroughs. Here's the neighborhood's fire department. Engine 306 hook and ladder. Local resident giving me some information. Love that. Wow, this home is very, very huge. I just crossed over 107th Avenue. In another block, I'll be passing over Liberty Avenue. And although that is traditionally the boundary of Richmond Hill with the boundary of South Ozone Park, I'll be ending the video at Liberty Avenue. The boundary information I got from Google Maps, by the way. It's kind of strange how there's a break in the boundary starting from Liberty Avenue up until 103rd Avenue. But if you'd like to see the continuation of this walk, be sure to check out the continuation in an upcoming video, or if I've already posted it, I'll leave a link in the video description below. Is that Pikachu? I don't know. No, it's a crow. Okay, I've just reached Liberty Avenue. This is the terminal of the A train. Well, one of the terminals anyway. We have Popeyes Louisiana Chicken here, Corner Grocery and Deli, well, bakery and pizza. The grocery store is over there. But I'll catch you all next time. Subscribe if you haven't already and comment down below. If you want to see me walk through Richmond Hill, you can catch it in another video, which I'll link below, hopefully. Catch you all next time.